Hi, my name is Anwar Rolle. I'm the son of the one and the only Mr. Tony Seymour Sr., who had a big hit in 1967 called Pretty Blue Eyes. It was the first gold record in the Bahamas. I'm also an entrepreneur. I own two companies, entertainment companies, one based out of New York entitled Island Boy Forever Entertainment, one in Nassau, a subsidiary called VIP Enterprises. I'm here in Freeport because my company out of New York was hired to facilitate entertainment for a group of 500 defense attorneys out of Tampa, Florida. I've been in New York for about 4 years, opening up for Gerald Levert before he passed, working with Brian McKnight. I've headlined the Bogotto Casino, the Palms in Las Vegas, and it's really about marketing. You know, I can be found on the web. www.vip-ent.com is really some of the best ways to find me. Outside of that, you know, word of mouth. Once you're good at what you do, people will find you. I wanted to do something, a tribute to my father. He had, at that time, he was passed away for 10 years. And, you know, I felt that I needed to keep his legacy alive. So I took a song that he had made popular, both songs, Behold, Nosy Mother-in-Law, and I said, you know what, if I'm going to do it, I have to do it, if not on the same level. In my opinion, it just has to be done right. Another gentleman, Mr. Ronnie Butler, aligned himself with me, and we did Nosy Mother-in-Law, and I did Behold, which is a beautiful wedding song. It's now become one of the premier wedding songs for the Bahamas. For the last 4 years, the majority of my time has been in New York. However, in the last year, I just actually worked out my agreements with Russell Simmons and LeVar Arrington, a professional NFL player, and we started a company called NYLA. The slogan is, it's not a trend, it's a lifestyle. And what we're trying to do, we're building a multiplex unit that will house a state-of-the-art fashion house, 3-level nightclub, and a 5-star eatery within the Bahamian development and the Atlantis, 5 to 10 minutes, because I really believe that we are missing a generation gap. You know, as I stated, I'm 28 years old, and you can't find 10 other 28 years old that are doing music. And I really believe that in the Bahamas we are producing a lot of hotel workers in terms of bartenders, waitresses, which is nothing wrong with that. But when you go to an island, you wanna be associated with what makes that island, and a big part of that is our culture. And I think it's being lost. You know, we're putting a lot of Vegas and we put a lot of Atlantic City here. And if we do not make sure that the next generation, you know, are able to learn and grow, like I was able to grow from greats like Wendell Stewart, Mr. Raphael Munnings, Smokey, these were my godfathers. So I was able to watch and learn from them. I will be bringing back Bahamian culture, and I will be also bringing back Bahamian ownership, meaning I control a large portion of our company. And with the entertainment, my mandate is to have entertainment 7 days a week. You know, so you know that's what it's all about. That's what we're bringing to the table right now. I have over 44 songs ready to go. As I stated, I have my own company in New York. I released a song featuring Talib Kweli, Joe Buttons. I sold 50,000 units on my own. I'm working out a distribution deal with Sony. However, I want to release simultaneously 2 albums at the opening of my nightclub, NYLA. I'm also in talks to do a reality show, which is going to take me on a journey from the beginning of this whole process to where I am now. Talk about groups like T Connections, talk about groups like, you know, the beginning and the end, my father, and the forefathers that laid it for me to be able to speak and do what I'm doing today. I listen to a lot of them, and, you know, like, again, you know, I don't think any artist or anybody in that field should be in a position where they try to dictate how music should sound. It's really music that you put out for the people. However, I would say that Bahamians do a lot more than climb coconut trees and speak about shaking and whining. And I would think if I were to just go back to groups like, you know, T Connection, Raphael Munnings, they spoke about things that the world goes through, and that's where I'm at with my music. I don't want to be stagnated and just think about things that are just in front of me. And, you know, so, you know, so I think that regarding the recordings, I think we should spend a lot more time with the engineering aspect of it. I also think the writing, it needs to really come up a notch, in my opinion, humble opinion.